Bob on the right, Bill Logsdon on the left.
Ready, go.
Bill's got the advantage here. Look at Bob Brown. Tremendous young athlete, very knowledgeable.
That guy loves some arm wrestling too.
Hey, that guy's twisted up different. I'm gonna tell you something. He'd rather arm wrestle than eat.
Awesome.
He'd rather arm wrestle than go out and chase tail. The guy just lives and breathes arm wrestling.
That actually exists.
It
I didn't know that
does.
existed.
And I'll tell you what.
There's a man that would rather do something else other than chase tail. Is that what you're saying?
I'm gonna tell you, if you get bit by the arm wrestling bug, that's what can happen. Let me tell you something. This kid gets up, goes to work, works a real job, and goes home to the gym for 4 hours a night. And I'll tell you what, his old man has rubbed off on him well. It's impressive.
Okay, so this is our first referee's grip we've seen tonight.
Everybody's gotten their grip.
Everyone's been able to get the grip. That just means we have some very fair competitors. We have a very good ref in Luke Polsher. And right now we just have two guys who don't quite have what they want in the setup. So we're going to put it in the hands of Luke Polsher and let him set this thing and see what happens on go.
You got Bob on the left, Bill on the right. Bill from Hardin, Missouri, a little bitty town just east of Kansas City. Of course, Bob Brown, a native of the East Coast, moved out years and years ago to train with the GOAT, John Brzenk, and he has made a home in Arizona.
Well, he lives in Salt Lake. He has a secondary home in Arizona.
Right.
He runs a couple of awesome bars up in the Salt Lake area, and he's made a very good life for himself. He loves arm wrestling. He travels all over the world doing it. But I know this match right here means a lot to him.
Bill is not happy. I can tell you that right now. Look at him. Bill just sits up. Hands are still. It's no lie, folks. The guy every day is out there working that hand and wrist. And if you try, listen, Michael Todd, I've been a top elite arm wrestler. And if you let him get up there and you try to go hand to hand with him, it's just not going to happen. His pronator is unreal. Supinate, it's all put together. And Bob has got to find a way around that hand tonight.
Well, in that slip, they both look very, very even. Now, the thing about Bob Brown is he does have a strong pronator and access to a very proficient king.
He does, and I was just going to bring that. And then you got Bill Logsdon on the other side, which hands is still obviously, and has got a press like no other. So if Bob Brown want to sit down on that King's move, he might get educated.
I noticed that Bob was concerned about that King's Move rule because him, even more than Michael, was wanting to clarify what that was. Right. Now, one thing that I want to give a shout out to, this is one that our title sponsor has got their name on, Black Rifle Coffee. We're going to tell you more about them soon. But basically, this is a coffee company that absolutely loves America, patriotic, supports its veterans.
Well, I got
to
tell you something.
On board.
Veteran support is amazing. I can't be happy enough. Look at the shirt I'm wearing. Black Rifle Coffee. Thank you so much. I'm sorry that it's just this is man juice right here. Be proud. I'm representing Black Rifle, and I'm super proud that they're supporting the vets as they do.
What's happening up here, Michael?
We got a
Bill's not happy
grip.
with his position in the start. He's like, give me a foul. You're killing me up here. So let's see what happens.
Because this is a referee's grip. They cannot move, guys.
I want you to take a look at Bill Logsdon's demeanor. You will know what's going on with Bill.
Fight me. I can't give you a decent grip if you don't listen. I gotta get it. Open up. Open up. Oh, give me a decent grip.
Luke Polsher,
square shoulders.
Control of these athletes.
Stay there.
He is not going to put up with it. Foul these guys out.
Move your elbow to the center.
And don't forget, we brought it up. Ladies
One foul.
We've got match of the night.
I don't care where you want to set. This is my grip.
Okay. Bill Logsdon asking for everything, as well he should. You've got to get up there, but at the same time, the referee's got a job to do. And Luke Polsher is doing it well.
Square up. Stay there. Don't move. Square up. Don't move. Close your thumbs.
I'm going to.
Don't move.
Come on, guys. Don't let this end in a foul.
Ready, go. That's terrible. Ah!
Let it go. Let it go. Come on, guys.
Match.
Bill Logsdon did not like that setup.
He was not happy at all.
Bob Brown squats. He's in a good place. Bob Brown up 1 round.
I actually just want to say Luke really let that go a lot farther than he had to, and maybe
he was seeing as giving as possible. He wants to see a match. He's an arm wrestling fan as well.
Yeah. I want you to take a look at Bill Logsdon. He is wound up. I'll tell you something.
BlackRifleCoffee.com, BRCC-fit. Let them know that arm wrestling is awesome.
Wrist, Bob. Don't move.
Here we go.
Ready, go.
Bob looking good. I got to tell you, Bob just looks the part.
I'm telling you. I mean, he just walked hands of steel hands.
All right, guys.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, I got to tell you, this is unexpected. Bill is taking it personal. When he gets mad,
to the center of the table, guys.
But
Let's get the hands in the center. I need you to come forward just a little bit.
Everything Bill's trying to get and doing what he wants with it.
He looks very good. He's looking very good. He looks confident. He's being patient. He's allowing Bill to get frustrated in the setup.
It's perfect.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost like we're watching Devin Laird up there.
Yes, absolutely.
He's super calm, like you said. Bill,
yes, please. You're good here?
Taking some advice from Steve Logsdon, his son, and one heck of an arm wrestler's own right.
Well, sometimes the emotions get to you when you're up there, and you need a calm head like Steve.
Well, I got to tell you, Bill's going through. He's got some stuff going on with some bicep tendons. He's going to have some surgeries. I asked him, "Have you been training for Bob Brown?" He said, "No, I'm coming off the couch.
Put your fingers down for
me. I still think I got this. I got to tell you, I'm not sure that's going to be the case.
It may not be. It may not be. In the sport today, you cannot take anyone lightly.
Let's talk about Bob's cornerman, Craig. They actually trained together for how many years recently?
At least a couple of years. Craig had to move up there, lived in Bob's guest house as he was working it.
He's trying. Bob wants a referee's grip. Right now, he is doing
this way to center. This way to center. I've got good knuckles, guys. Nothing has to change there. Shoulder, Bill. Shoulder, Bill.
Bill has a better setup this time because he's not in the ref's grip.
Wrist, Bill. Wrist, Bob. Don't move. Nope. Nope.
Get back up here and get ready, Bill Logsdon.
Ashley Donmeyer dropping in that super chat with hashtag slobber knocker.
Slobber knocker.
Wrist, Bob.
Got Bob on the right, Bill Logsdon on the left.
Ready, go.
Bill's got the advantage here.
Bill's
Look
okay.
at Bob Brown.
I mean, Bob's okay. That's what I meant to say.
Brown is all
elbows down.
I can say.
Elbows down so I get
Oh my God, we might have a candidate
for match
of the night.
How about
right
that?
Here, not only bringing out passion, excitement, and violent arm wrestling. Good job, Bob Brown. Hey,
and a lot of times you don't pick the match of the night that has the potential for being a sweep, but these matches, and this is unexpected. The last time these guys met, I'm pretty sure Bill Logsdon beat him 3-0.
Yeah. Super impressive.
I couldn't be more impressed than what I am with Bob Brown right now.
I didn't expect this, honestly, guys. I wrote down on my paper showing this early. I had Bill winning 3-0.
You did write 3-0 to the point to where I didn't even know what you were writing, and then you wrote it again.
Well, I'm illiterate, so you realize that I just scribble stuff. So give me some colors, and I'm entertained for hours.
Both competitors agreed to go straight to the strap. Apparently, those slips are giving a little shock to the arm. They know they're going to go to the strap anyway. Let's save some time and get in that strap.
Well, I got to tell you something. I think Logsdon had a lane lined up with the top roll. I think he should have stuck to it. I think he jumped out with his press a little early. I think if he settles down, does the same thing, he can get back into this match.
Well, I'm going to tell you, I don't think the top row is available anymore. Once your wrist has been back twice like that, it is not the same hand and wrist.
Oh, I know all about that. Absolutely.
I think he's going to have to just commit. If he gets to that spot, he's going to apply a lot more back pressure with side pressure. But I know my wife's got something cool to say.
Well, Brian Corner just wanting to give a shout out for KC Arm Wrestling and Psycho Arm Sports, dropping that super chat on here.
Brian, a big fan of
appreciate it, Brian.
Psycho boys, and I'll tell you what, does a lot for us in Kansas City, puts on tournaments. And thanks, Brian, for supporting and being here to watch us tonight. We love you.
And
I hope your back
dropping
continues to get better.
Franklin. So apparently a lot of folks are really happy with what's going on, and they want to see more
so much. We appreciate
Monster
the support.
Factory Arm Wrestling 3, which, how about just disclose the date right
now?
All
right,
my ladies and gentlemen,
Christmas is going to come about 8 days early this year because Monster Factory 3 is going to be December 17th. right here at the Monster Factory
Christmas.
with an epic
Shoulder in, Bill.
Christmas gift for you and far as a card.
Oh,
Wrist, Bill.
my
Don't move.
goodness.
Super
Ready.
excited, Mom.
Nope.
Bill,
False start. One warning. Just a
Absolutely.
warning.
Running into the same lane, Bill's
Right,
just,
set your grip.
I
Let's
believe
go.
you're right. I think he might just be fatigued to the point where he's desperate.
Well, if
Cannot go
desperation
sideways.
sometimes makes you fight a little bit harder. If he will just stay in there and dig, Bob is getting quite comfortable in that open top row, in that lane, and he has the ability to transition
And this just
around
goes to
behind
show you
himself.
some of the older armors
Set your
are
grip.
not
Don't
too
move.
old to get better.
Ready, go.
Oh my God!
Elbows down, guys. Let me get
Yeah.
the strap off.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh my God!
Y'all got some talking to do.
I'm going to tell
Wow.
you right now.
Wow!
That is
That seems like the
impressive.
theme of the night is wow.
You
Well,
guys
well, our
remember that on the community tab, we will be posting the poll after the event winds up so that you can go vote for the match of the night in
Match
the
of the night,
undercard
yeah,
and match of
absolutely.
the night on the main card.
Definitely have a
On-
couple exciting guys for sure.
To the
Well,
table.
Craig just looks like a different.
We never saw the stats.
We still got to see the stats, guys. Hey,
No, they're at the table. Don't you call them off the table
All
over
right.
up there.
Craig on the right.
we'll just have to
Roger.
see the stats in between rounds.
You're going to have to come way down off that knuckle, Roger. It's a tiny thumb.
Oh, Craig Tullier, just a
It's
different,
not a tiny thumb.
different
It's
animal.
smaller
Roger
than normal.
doing impressive things. Is he going to push Craig's buttons and get him wound up? I'm
I
telling
don't
you,
know. The
You get him
kid,
pissed
you know,
off. He's a better arm wrestler.
when Bob Brown met Roger today, he goes, "Dang, he reminds me of Kevin Bongard." And if he's anywhere near as strong as Kevin,
About
we are
10
in
seconds
for a
with my
war.
grip, guys. Come on.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, Craig, as good as it gets, not allowing Roger to take control of the
Rest
center of the table. It's exactly
Covered
what
run,
he
covered,
wanted.
Craig.
Craig, known for
Covered
coming
run, covered
forward, grabbing the hook, and pulling
Uncovered.
back.
All right, we're
This is
start with
going to
shoulders.
work.
The
against
biggest thing we have to
long-
be concerned with Craig is his elbow. He does that Louisiana hop sometimes. If he will chalk that
Sometimes.
elbow up and keep it down,
Close your thumbs.
we're going to see a lot of
Roger,
power
close
out of
you
this.
First. Do not
This
move.
is going to be 100 mile an hour.
Move. Don't move. No. One foul.
Did I hear a growl? That was
You
a
heard
growl.
something? And I'm going to tell you right now, this is going to be.
Okay, we're still in the
it's gonna
referee's
get
grip,
personal.
fellas.
You've
What?
got two. Well, Craig's never been overconfident. He's been just a
Square.
person that
Don't move.
demands to win.
Right.
There's a difference, and he's just built
Close your
different.
thumbs.
Here
Don't
we
move.
go.
Don't move. Ready? Nope.
That's
Mm.
one foul there. 1-1.
One
Craig
foul.
looking confident. He said, if you run into that wedge,
All right, guys,
mister,
let's settle down and
I'm
arm
going to
wrestle.
show
shall
you a
we?
way to lose.
Open up. It's referee's grip.
This
Don't
is
give
getting
Craig
interesting
Tullier
already.
confidence.
Square up. Square up.
Here we
Don't
go.
move.
Here we go.
Fulcher taking control.
Don't move.
Craig Tullier on the left. Roger
Come on, guys.
Kangingham on the
Push it
right.
Close your thumbs.
Louisiana versus Michigan.
Don't move.
How
Close your hand.
excited are
Don't
we?
move. It's kind of high, right? Open up, Roger. I'm in control here. Close your thumb. Don't move. Ready? Go.
Craig Tullier.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, my.
That's a classic Craig Tullier right there.
Well, listen.
6'6", huge height advantage.
Got to get aggressive.
Long lever, but when you get caught in that hook of Craig Tullier, it's a different
Don't
world.
move.
You're going to have a lot of
I
horsepower.
truly
to hold
believe.
up.
I pulled Craig, and if you guys have watched Game of Arms, you know that. Craig is a
Don't
different
move.
animal nowadays. Roger's got to get aggressive,
I
and
know.
he's got to change his
Well, he
game.
is setting up high right now. I mean, he's a
He's
low
not-
hand
we're not
posting
gonna
style
sit
top
in
rope.
Side pressure.
It's going to make it a little bit more
Absolutely.
difficult
Relax,
for,
both of you.
for
Let me
Don,
get your
for
grip for you guys,
Craig to be
right?
able to turn into
Spread
the
the
hook.
shoulders,
But
both of you.
Craig has a
Shoulders.
very strong wrist. He's been training for years, so let's see what happens.
Take a look at Roger. He's doing exactly
Close your thumbs.
what Paul did with Pablo. He's going to try to run out those bottom
Don't
fingers.
move.
Yeah, he is.
Don't
work.
move. Nope.
He's trying to force a hook. I just don't think that's the place you need to be.
I felt you move. One foul.
Take
Back
it
to the
personal.
table.
He's gonna get mad. Watch. I've seen him order food from Taco Bell, and somebody say, "Did you want a hard taco or soft taco?" And
This
he
pressure that
said,
I
"I
gotta
want a
push you
hard
that
taco." You
way?
should know that,
Stop
fool.
it.
Just like
He's
this
not
guy.
pulling on
It
you.
doesn't matter. He's
Stop
just gonna
it.
get wound up.
Bring your
It's gonna
shoulder.
make a difference.
It
Tullier
is. It is.
pulls
That is
angry.
classic Craig Tullier.
Close your
all the time.
Here we
Open
go.
up, guys.
No fouls, no
There's no way I can
movements. Let's
set
see
you
what
guys under
happens.
those knuckles. Close your thumbs. Don't move. Ready? Go.
Oh,
Just too strong. Just too strong.
that's a lot.
Different level.
That's a lot of arm right there. That's a lot of arm right there.
We're talking about a different level arm wrestler. Craig came in here looking like he's put the work in. I've never seen him look so good.
This is the most solid I've ever seen him. Most put together I've ever seen Craig Tullier. Like you said, we've known him for 30 years. He looks amazing.
I think you're going to find one.
And I think that didn't he just go through a whole bunch of like elbow issues? Like he's gone on a long recovery.
No, I hit the thumbs up, hit the like button. Guys, I got a call. I know they're paying attention. Our guy, Stephen Green, called us and said, Don, I'm healed. I'm ready to go tell Michael Todd I won on the undercard. On the next one, I'm ready.
All right.
Stephen Green is always exciting to have on the card.
Asking for something he might get himself
uncovered.
All he wants. Right here at the Monster Factory 2. Roger Kangingham on the right. Craig Tullier on the left.
Here we go.
No.
Roger in a hurry.
Roger wants in there bad, but does he really? Does he really?
I mean, you don't keep walking down the same street you get robbed every day. Find a different way to work.
Ready, go.
Yeah, Craig's just too strong. Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Tullier.
That was it.
All right. Do what? Todd Hutchings asking me if I want to corner him.
He was asking you out on a date.
Nah.
Todd Hutchings, Michael Todd. I'm going to tell you right now, one of the biggest matchups for a big place.
Y'all, this is no
North
joke.
America. Who's it going to be, Paul Lynn?
I don't know. And I think what's interesting is a lot of people see this match and they see like a light heavyweight versus a super heavyweight. But like Rebecca just said, Michael's lean right now. There's probably only about a 20, 30-pound weight gap.
Well, speaking of lights versus supers, we just seen you do that. We also seen Paul Talbot earlier against Bobo. So it's becoming what's stylistically good matchups. Right. Who do you got in this match?
Man, I do think that Michael's style has given Todd problems in the past, but this version of Todd is super serious.
I'm watching Todd do something similar to what you was doing, sitting down on your elbow, getting a lot of lat, getting a good angle. I think Michael's expecting to flash pin him. Can he get his hand outside his shoulder,
right,
and get that press involved in
the
here?
The real question is, a lot of people just see
here
Michael as a King's mover.
Don't move. Ready, go.
And he's looking fast now that he's leaner.
Oh, my God. First of all, Michael Todd may be the fastest guy in the world when he wants to be.
Right.
All right, gentlemen.
But I just seen a very strong Todd Hutchings said, no. And not only that, he slowed him down, but he looked very powerful doing it.
Right.
Oh, my goodness.
Hands down, palms together, folks.
And again, the significance of this match is big time.
Huge.
One,
close your thumbs.
This is for number one in North America.
Right.
Take Devin out of the picture. In North America, this is for USA.
Right.
So Michael Todd Hutchings for the spot of number one.
Hold on a second. Let me tell you now.
And arguably,
there you go. Now you can put your finger on it.
And everybody who's watching is seeing Todd Silla as a middleweight or a light heavyweight. The guy's not. The guy's a super heavyweight powerhouse.
Seems like you're kind of following him a little, Paul. I have a feeling that this is the path that you're on.
I mean, I started the same age he did. Obviously, it's a lot of years on me now. But yes, he's definitely somebody I'll try and emulate.
Elbows on the pads.
Well, we got Todd on the left, Michael Todd on the right. Here we go.
Todd Hutchings set up real high, knuckle high, side pressure engaged, back pressure as well.
Michael sitting down on his elbow, looking like he's expecting to have to do some defensive arm wrestling.
Yep, I see that riser coming.
Right there, guys. Don't move. Ready, go.
Here's where it's going to be win or loss. If Todd can get a pin without
we're looking. If you got a stopwatch, start it now.
Right.
Because, ladies and gentlemen, we're looking at a long match coming. Michael Todd can sit there all day long. Todd Hutchings can pull all day long. Let's hear it, folks, in the poll. Who's it going to be? I think Michael Todd stops you right there. He'll tell you, if you can't pin me, you can't beat me, you're going to see a transition.
Well, we're watching the hands get slowly higher.
Michael Todd
center's still being controlled. It's still neutral on Michael's side.
Watch elbows going forward. Todd changing his lane. If he runs out on him, I'm going to tell you, Michael will start bumping him up.
Yep. There you go.
Stop. Elbow off the front of the pad.
Okay.
Michael in total control. In my opinion,
one foul. Yep.
He's where he wants to be. Todd looks strong, but I'm going to tell you right now, we're going to find out who the Stamina King is here tonight.
Yeah, one foul, Todd.
And in Michael Todd's history, he has had trouble with the Kingsman.
Todd Hutchings, Todd Zilla. Michael Todd
turn.
Right. going in. Michael Todd is starting to press. Watch. Oh, not now. He changed. Ready, go. He changed. Did you see the press setup? He was getting ready to come in and dump him. I don't think.
Right here, Michael just needs to be patient.
Drive his riser will continue to rise. Yeah. Watch. Todd will move his elbow forward.
So this was the question I had. If Todd can press across to Michael, and I don't think he has that flop wrist.
Mike is back to his old self.
Yeah.
He changed some stuff going in against Gennady and Rivas, and I'm telling you right now, Michael Todd is back to Michael Todd. He watch. Oh. I don't know. Maybe you should definitely a pin.
Was it?
Little early, 100%.
Yeah.
Todd Zilla up one match to Neil. Listen, it ain't even close to being over.
No.
Early transition. Todd was prepared for it. He did the right thing. Hey, guys, this is going to be everything we expected. Monster Todd on the left, Todd Zilla on the right. Ball in. Here we go.
I know. I'm very interested to see how this out of the strap interaction goes.
Well, you can see I'm looking for that big flash press for Michael.
They're both
no warnings, no nothing.
Just put him in the strap.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now,
it wasn't even on both sides.
And I'm going to say, I'm going to go with my boy Michael Todd to take this thing. You just got to believe him when he says, I want it worse than the other guy.
I'll tell you what, though, it's hard to root against Hutchings.
You like
the tear that he's been on.
Such a phenomenal.
I like both guys.
We love them. We love both guys. You know, I've got a lot of history with Michael Todd. Yeah. I want to see him get back to his losing weight. Todd's won the last three. Michael's just been on the opposite train.
It's due, right?
Well, let's see if Michael Todd can derail Todd Zilla.
Watch the elbows on the start. Come on, guys. Elbows down.
Luke Pulsher calling him right now. Let's get busy. You know, we've talked to Mike a little bit coming into this match and maybe a little overconfident.
Right.
He says it's just Todd Zilla.
Yeah.
What's that? When you hear that, what crosses your mind?
The question is he saying that for himself to hear it, or does he believe it?
Michael Todd believes. I'm going to tell you something. I've known you a long time, and that's one unbelievably confident guy.
Well, I tell you, he's had the opportunity to train with Mr. Hutchings a couple times.
I was here
recently. Yeah, you were there.
You were here just shortly after.
I came right after. Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you what, Todd had some success with him and learned a lot.
Yeah.
But again, Michael was in a transition of changing techniques. Mm-hmm. Michael looks like he's back to his old form. Now, if he's patient, if he just slow down a little bit, got a little excited.
Just stop it.
Here we go.
Right there, guys. Don't move. Ready, go. Stop. Elbow, front of the pad, elbow follow on top.
I told you he was coming in with that press.
You knew it was coming sooner.
And he'll do it again.
I didn't think it would come this round. I didn't read it in the setup.
Tries to sneak it in like a wolf sitting in the tree line in the shade. And that sheep coming just a little too far.
He's got to come back.
He's not going to load with you.
Well,
that press he didn't finish, but it was close.
You're going to see it again.
Yeah.
He'll sneak it. Look at he's going to do it again right now.
Turn.
He's going to do it again right now. He's set up for it.
He's not pulling. I got my hand right here. I know you're doing it.
No, I'm feeling it.
Turn. Ready, go.
You know what? That transition from the flop to the king got him a better position. That's 2 fouls.
Elbows down.
2 fouls. Winner, Michael. I'm telling you something right now. I don't think he was in a position to come back for that.
Yeah.
Michael Todd.
You know what's so interesting about the that slamming into the press and then rotating back out.
Did you see it?
It loosened the strap.
Did you see it? He gained so much leverage.
Yeah.
Loosen the strap or not.
Yep.
That right there is the key to victory.
Look how high his hand was. He was all the way out. Todd's finger go anywhere.
Ready, go. False start. One warning.
Now that's the look that scares people.
Yeah.
That's the one that says, I got this. I've never seen Mike do that.
Watch that front edge.
And get beat up on in this point of a match. He's confident.
I'll tell you, I was in his corner for East versus West 4. I just feel a different energy today. Maybe it's
tell me what you see different about Michael Todd.
His body language. He's exuding an aura of like.
You worry about your nuts.
I don't like it when he laughs like that, regardless.
Turn.
I've seen him do it with Devin, and I've seen a bad outcome.
Turn. Ready, go.
Michael Todd is on a mission.
First,
all right, guys, elbows down.
He was coming forward.
You know, you don't see a lot of emotion or it's hard to read Todd because he's such a killer.
Yeah.
It's like a trained assassin, not to take it away from you, but he come to do a job, and it's a job. He's going to go home, and he's going to do his daily routine.
He's a different type of dude. He's like, the way he goes about training, the way he goes about life, even his sense of humor is just different. It's hilarious.
He's different. But I'll tell you what, super nice guy.
Absolutely.
I think everybody loves him. If you're not a fan of Todd Hutchings, something's wrong.
Right.
He's come kind of the same journey as you guys in Tullier and Talbot. He started sub 200 and worked his way up to this position.
Well, I love it because his story started the same age mine did. So it's easy to look and say, okay, this is the guy to track.
He's about 2 or 3 wins away from being the next opponent for Levon Cheganis-Philly.
Isn't that crazy? At 225.
Oh, it won't.
There it is. There's a transition. Now, that was a lift. That
Big
was
elbow hop. One foul, one warning. Elbows down, guys. I'll just tighten the strap.
We do not want
Todd,
that.
he controlled that transition a little bit better. The first time we saw it, Michael was A side. That time, Todd had him B side.
Well, it looks like he's going to try it one more time.
One warning.
I'm going to tell you, he's going to hit that driving top roll. Yeah,
I'm not started yet. You guys are fighting for no reason. Close your fingers.
Go back to Todd. That's it.
Ready, go.
That's it. What's the round count?
Hey, listen.
I'm losing track.
I got to tell you, they're at the table. You got the GOAT on the left, the gorilla on the right. I don't get everybody. Everybody.
He's got to be turned up right now. The match has to stay on his side. If John can stop it, we're going to see John's pronator go to work.
Well, John has got a massive,
straight to the strap,
massive hand and back pressure gains in most people.
Pronation is
we got
different.
Corey that just came from pulling one of the best armors in the world and giving him all he wanted.
Absolutely. A win on Krasny. Here's the problem right here. John has the pronator engaged. A lot of people ask me, like, what's the difference between John? It's that full wrist flexion and hydraulic pronation that he's engaging right now. And Corey has to hit.
Look at John taunting him.
Turn your body and get up, Corey. Put your shoulder up.
He's got to change direction. Elbow foul. Hey, listen. The public knows.
Yeah.
John Brzenk came out of retirement just a little over a year ago.
He got to get this thing trained, Coach Corey.
And that's the thing.
Because it's hard. I love John. I can't root against him. But Corey,
I don't think anybody's mad. We can talk about it. I scream. Let's get involved.
Yeah.
And guys, it's just
I
truly.
love the setup right here, but I wish the strap was on.
Well, it's up. Corey can make that real easy if he just hits hard
and keep his shoulder.
He's got to just drive in that. And I'm going to tell you something. The problem with Corey is he's got one lane he's good in. He's not training them all.
Not on his right. His left is so much more versatile. I tell you what, that's a bad left arm. His elbow's on. That's it. There it is. It's a pin. He's got to rotate John's pronator. Stay up. That's a pin. And we just saw.
Wow.
We
got one.
Other than Chance Shaw, is that the first North American that has pinned John?
On the GOAT, John Brzenk. He done different things, and I just got impressed. I've always worried. But John, will he dig a little deeper? He's going to get it. He's got the runner.
Who's got the runner? That's a pin. Who's got the runner?
We got an elbow foul. We got runner.
Who's the runner? Who's the runner?
Holy shit. I'm going to take control right now. What does this mean? If Corey wins this, do we see dad versus the son? Gorilla versus the. What else is there?
You know, these guys have both said they're not in any hurry to pull each other partners. Corey's not there just yet. But yes, it will eventually happen.
When you're a true training partner,
John's smart. This is where history, knowledge, experience all comes in. Paul Lynn, he just calls the slip.
Yeah.
What's going to happen here?
Well, I honestly, so this is the good side for Corey. But if he pushes the heel of his hand forward, what he's doing right now, it's a little supination, and we get that strap really tight, it's actually going to protect his containment even more. What do y'all think about this shit?
Michael Todd interrupted the broadcast saying, what do you think about this?
So guys, I'm taking a lot of shit on here because I said that Corey was not there yet. Corey is not there yet with Michael yet because they train together. You must understand.
No, there's
that.
a different type of relationship when you have a partnership with somebody who's so close in talent, but at some point in time, if this guy becomes two in North America, you've got to do it. And it's going to.
Oh, it's definitely going to happen.
It's going to bring a lot of attention to the Monster Factory.
Definitely, it's going to happen.
These two guys doing what they're doing here, guys. Get your train tickets, bus tickets, get an Uber, get down here to the Monster Factory, and try to get on this train.
Will you turn?
Will the straps make a difference, Paul?
I think they will. I don't like Corey doesn't have his pinky wrapped completely. That's
Corey,
a little bit better. I like that. He can drop down when John's pronated and slam his shoulder.
Right back to the hook.
Okay.
Yep. Stay on the pad, Corey.
Stay on the pad, Corey. Stay on the pad, Corey.
Let it
John's
go.
got the pronator in now.
You,
He's gotta
runner.
lay down now.
No.
I already had a runner.
Stop.
Wow.
Two runners. He did. Why would I keep pulling?
You didn't have a runner in this go. You had a runner in the last go.
No, he did. He did.
Yeah.
He did.
All right. Then winner.
Well, I've never seen someone.
Okay,
with
I didn't.
that
You must have
class
called it.
to
I
argue
didn't hear
their
him.
own law. We gotta take our hats off.
Corey just called the foul on himself.
Well, he
He's
didn't
like,
call
it's a
foul.
law.
The foul was called, but he
It's
was
been a long
on
damn
So
day.
here's what he was saying. He's on another runner. There's no reason for him to pull.
Right.
The second runner, so that's second
That's
foul.
the foul. Yeah.
You got to stop. He done the right thing, keeping himself in this match. Ladies and gentlemen,
All right, gentlemen.
that we're going to auction off because it's got the gorilla.
Some better cards.
Gorilla sweat. Gorilla. Gorilla sweat.
He's so
Right here,
excited.
we're taking bids on this top row shirt, ladies and
You
gentlemen.
sound like Travis right now.
Hey, all
What's going on
proceeds
eBay?
go to veterans. Who's it going to be?
Load the
Risk,
back hard.
Corey
Let's
on
see.
the
Go
left.
top roll. Oh,
Oh, no, he didn't. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
that was the
Ladies and
Oh, my
gentlemen, we've got an upset.